So, what is your interpretation of the end? I'd like to hear that.
See, he jumps off the building, right? I'm trying to think.
Yep.
I'm trying to think because there's another ending out there, but the one you watch, he jumps off. That's the one I watched. I'm not seeing the other one, but I've read that I can't remember really. So my thought is that he jumps off and it's going to take him back because I think one of the last things it says is open your eyes. It's Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's going to take him back to wake up and everything's going to be okay. He's not going to remember any of it. But I also thought about this. If it takes him back to where none of it ever happened, that means if he doesn't remember that, then there's no story arc for him at all at the very end. You know what I'm saying? If he goes back to before anything happened and doesn't remember,
Nothing happened.
how can he have learned anything if he doesn't remember?
Yeah.
Or he could go back to after the wonderful night that they had. She says, open your eyes, because she says that then as well. And he's faced with getting in the car again, but this time he remembers and he doesn't.
Okay.
I guess that's why I said earlier that it was open. That's why I thought it might be open.
I think my interpretation of the ending is that now he's been asleep for all this time. So he has to choose between living in the dream forever with her, even though it might be a little glitchy, or waking up in the present time
and knowing no one around.
Which is, how many years ahead. So, and I think then he decides he'd rather just live and die, not knowing, or, kind of starting over again, living and dying, and then hoping that he finds her in heaven or an afterlife or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
Then, yeah. So I think that's what he does, because the real her, I think him knowing that the real her showed up at his wake or his whatever that he had was enough for him to know that the love was real and that she did care about it.
It wasn't just the one night, because he didn't sleep with her. Because, remember, Julie Gianni makes some kind of a comment, and it also shows that she's the craziest stalker to even know such a thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that's what he chose to live throughout the rest of his life, with hope of seeing her in either heaven or an afterlife.
Wherever it may be.
I don't know. But anyway, all right.
Yeah, I'm glad you watched that one, because I didn't think that you would like it. And we've not really had a movie that either one of us has really disliked.
Not really. Serious.
It wasn't that I thought you would dislike it. I thought this would be a challenging movie. And that's why I said don't read anything about it or watch anything about it, because it would have given you something to go on when you had nothing to go on.
Yeah. I'm glad that I didn't, because it was nice to not know that he does get into the car accident, and that becomes a shock.
Yeah. Yeah, because that car crash is right in the trailer.
Yeah, which if you do the formula for trailers is you kind of do everything up until the midpoint. So it fits in the formula, but I think this is a movie that I would not do it.
Yeah, because it just gives away a little too much. Yeah.
But this is one of those movies where you almost don't want to give anything. Yeah. Just say, hey, Tom Cruise and Penelope Cruz are working on a film together. Come watch it. And everyone's like, okay.
I've recommended and stated this is one of my favorite movies, but not because I think it's extraordinarily good. I find it a rewatchable movie because I see different things every time that I watch it. Now, sometimes I don't go back and rewatch the entire movie because it is long. I'll just go back and watch certain scenes or, things like that, because I just have the DVD of it. But a lot of people that I've recommended it to don't like it. So
I feel like I have to give it another shot at some point.
Maybe, I watch it, probably once a year,
That's kind of Mulholland Drive's like once every 2-3 years, but it's kind of in that range for me, I think.
So what do you want to? What do we have on? Are you going to choose for next week?
Yeah. All right. So next week we either have a, you know me, I can't make decisions.
Let's see.
I kind of want to go light next week.
So Ed Burns.
So no, let's go with. Do you want to do TV next week?
Yeah, we can do TV.
Let's break the mold. I tell you what. Do you want to do the same show? We'll watch the same episodes, or you watch episodes of some show and I'll watch episodes of another show. Let's do the same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna watch 2 episodes, and I will send you the 2 episodes, maybe 3.
Okay.
Of The Office.
Okay.
Because that is a show that you've never seen before. I'm probably gonna pick 3 episodes that happen probably not sequentially.
And I don't really know any other than it taking place in like an office setting. I don't know anything about it.
Are you gonna like it? I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not, but I am, because I love that show.
I mean, I've seen memes, and I know the name Michael Scott, but I don't know anything about it except there was a British version. I know there was a British one, but I've not seen that one either. So
I'll pick 3 episodes.
Okay.
You can watch them, and we'll talk about them next week.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. So that's going to do it for this episode of Adam and Jake on the Movies. So I'm Jake.
I'm Adam.
Wait, did you say something?
I'm Adam.
Oh, my headphones.
Oh.
And we'll be back next week with a TV show. Until then, have a good one, guys.